Hey everyone, it just never ends, does it? Okay, so here I am. These are bags full of stuff. I spent around $150 on everything shown in this video. So yeah, let's get started. Like maybe a little background. While I'm organizing all this stuff, I might as well sort of talk about what happened. I made a video a few months ago about going to Chicagoland Toys Hobbies, which unfortunately they were closing down, so they had a 20% off sale. Today, which is a Saturday, they were closing down for good. I think it's the 23rd, isn't it? Yeah. But they were closing down for good, unfortunately, and like, yeah, that's a really sad thing. But there were so many people that showed up, like line out the door. Even like 30 minutes before the store was gonna open. It was insane. I managed to get in. I managed to get some good stuff. I feel bad for the people who got in a little bit later. Maybe thought that it wasn't as big of a deal. Maybe they found something. There was still some good stuff left by the time we left, but we can't have everything. Again, like I said, this was around $150 because I'm gonna be completely transparent with a lot of the prices here. Because like I said, it's 70% off. So this all probably would have cost around maybe $300 or something if I had bought it all brand new. But no, $150 odd dollars. And of course that's something that I can actually afford out of my own pocket. So yeah. I guess the first couple things that aren't really model train related are a few magazines. These talk about like a lot of projects, past and present, you know, like interurban railroads, trolleys, new transit projects. If you like history or if you like modern transit and you use it, these magazines, First and Fastest, they're pretty good. So if you find them, pick them up. They're really entertaining. I'll start with some of the less interesting things. Weirdly enough, one of these was $5, one of these was $10. They're just some shipping containers, which I'll put on a flatbed, call it a double stack. They're the same thing. Of course, 70% off of $10 is $3. 70% off of $5 is, I'm terrible at math, but that's a matter of cents. So, or maybe $1 something, I don't know. Really cheap. And of course, for $10 or more like $3, we have our Norfolk and Western double stacks. So I'll have a nice consist of 3 double stacks if I can find some flat cars. Okay, here's some of the sort of more junky stuff that I bought. This they just let me have for free. It's a little building which is nice and shallow, so I can have it against the wall, and it will really fit into the urban environment of my new layout plan. So that could be an industry or something, or just something in the street, in the city. Another thing that really isn't that interesting, just this bag of telephone poles. The only thing of note here is someone previously put little tiles underneath the poles, so I don't know if they were trying to make these like catenary supports. That's a neat idea, or maybe they were part of a sidewalk, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Those will definitely be useful. You can never have too many transmission lines. I also got some track assorted types. I think this is 060, like that. This might actually be 048, I'm not sure. Some of these are 048, some of these are 060, but some of these might even be 036. I mean, I hope not, because I already have a ton of that stuff, but I just kind of grabbed the track in haste. A lot of these were around like $5, $3, marked down from that. Again, matter of cents, so yeah. We do have some 060 pieces, that's definitely 060, there's a few others. This is actually 072, so just a various grab bag of this kind of curved track. Again, even if it doesn't work for me, it's so cheap that it's not a big deal. And again, I did manage to get some 060 out of this, so yeah. I think this might be another... Oh, this is an 036, so unfortunately there are 036 pieces here, which I do already have a lot of, but there is some, like I said, 060 track, like I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of that. There's a few 072 pieces and some 036. But what's actually pretty exciting are these guys, some new switches. I actually don't know what radius these are. These are 048 switches. They're remote switches, but I can just flip them with my hands. So that's actually perfect. I can actually have these as sort of the connecting switches between the two main lines, and they're a good enough radius so I can run things at high speeds between the loops, which is an operation that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, that should work pretty good. Here I have some shells. I have another Amtrak Dash 8 shell. They were selling this for $50 originally, which honestly, in my personal opinion, seems kind of steep. It is in better shape than this one, but it doesn't come with the base like this one did. But this shell is just a little bit nicer, and it's a different number than this. So if I want to make a base or find a base and do the same thing that I did with this unit, I certainly could. So that's another addition to our Amtrak pieces. And another really cool shell for only $15, but again, with that discount, probably more like $5, somewhere around there. Cheap. An E8 shell or an E-unit shell. Really nice. I think this might be a Williams. I'm sorry, this is kind of backlit. Might be a Williams. Not quite sure. Again, pretty cool. If I ever get the base for one of these, 100% I'm throwing this on there. But, it's good to have it. Might as well have thrown that in there. Actually, this is an MTH. That's pretty nice. So I'll definitely have this used in some capacity. Hopefully as a functioning unit eventually. Let's see, what's the next most interesting thing? I guess we have this little, this building, which is a bar, like a corner building. You can't really see the whole thing. What am I doing? Ooh. You've seen MTH, like the corner buildings. It looks like that. It's a little bar. Just a nice little addition. Seems okay. Next, I actually have a Woodland Scenics kit. This is a little bike shop, like motorcycles, mopeds, Vespa shop, that sort of thing. I don't know why this was originally like almost $100 for just a kit, but besides that point, this structure was more like $30, which again, that's not great for literally just a building kit, but it's a nice kit, and this will definitely 100% fit into the urban theme of my layout. Next, I have some stuff that's in a different scale, but I thought I might as well show off because I got it. I picked up two little N-scale boxcars because I am a little bit into N-scale. I don't actually have a freight locomotive. I have an Amtrak B42, but I guess these will be good once I eventually get one because, of course, gotta love Rocky. And then I have this one also has Rocky on it. Okay. So two Burlington, or Great Northern boxcars. Very cool. And then I got these Mini Metals GM Old Look buses for N-scale. Because I've always wanted some bus models, and they're so hard to come across in 143rd. And they're so expensive. So these were a good deal. Of course, $15. Again, we're talking in ballpark of like $5 for this. Pretty good. Alright, now here's the kicker. I got not one, not two, but three Amtrak refrigerated boxcars. Take that, Bob. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, these originally retailed for like $40. Put all of these together, that would be $120. But 70% off of that is like around like $40 for three cars. And I'll have a complete consist of these. I could just run an engine in three of these, and it'd be like one of those Amtrak Express baggage or mail trains that they sometimes ran. So yeah, I guess this ends the reign of Bob's Workshop being able to get all the good Amtrak deals. I finally found some good ones. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. The value of everything that I have here, even just physically, is a lot more than I paid for it. But in terms of how much I'm going to enjoy a lot of this, oh yeah. Definitely worth the $150 or so that this all was. Unfortunately, I mean, I would say go to that store, but I already had the chance to say go support the store when I made the previous video on their closing. They're closed now. Their hours just ended kind of right before I made this video, so yeah, you're kind of stuck with that. There's nothing you can really do. Again, like, my condolences to everyone who ran the shop for so many years, from 1972 all the way to 2023. That's more than 50 years of service to Chicagoland with their wonderful store. And I'm so glad that I got to shop at it before they started liquidating everything. So yeah, really sad, but also I'm glad that I could take advantage of that situation and get some good out of it, especially with some of that track. That's going to be very useful. So I'm just one step closer to making my layout even better. So yeah. So again, thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. See you in the next video.